So we'll discuss for 30-40 minutes. Yeah, is that okay? So we'll discuss about Damodar Lila and then Govardhan Katha. So you're all friends. You all like your friends? Yeah. You want to go for picnic? You like eating? Yeah. So that's what we are going to discuss. Yeah. What did Krishna do in this Govardhan Puja? He's having fun, so much fun with all his friends. Yeah. How many of you know Krishna? If you want nice food, then you have to participate. Then you'll get that is your gift. After the class, you'll get a wonderful feast. Okay, we'll do Mangalacharan. Thank you. So we'll discuss about this wonderful sweet pastime of the Giriraj Govardhan and also about Krishna, which you might not have heard about Krishna till now. So we'll discuss a little bit about that so that we are attracted to Krishna. To start with Mangalacharan. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Kids. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Om Tat Sat. I will chant Mangalacharan if you know. You can repeat. Yeah. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Vidnamanobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Deham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Sri Gurun Vaishnavabhya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Advaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Visakhan Vitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhupayeva Cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम् गोपगोस्वामिप्रपाद विजय गोपाल विजय गौरभक्त मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं हरि ओं तत्सत् Hare Krishna. Are you all happy? Yes? Okay. So, how many of you know where Krishna is born? Where? Okay. How others? Everybody agrees that? Okay. Where? Mathura. Okay. How about others? Anybody else? There. You have to speak up. When you raise your hand, you have to give the answer. Oh, I said where Krishna is born. Some are saying Vrindavan. She's saying Mathura. So where? You say both places? One place? Or you have third place? You don't know. Okay. Anybody else? Even adults also. These questions are for everybody. Okay. Mathura. Okay. Anybody else? Sandeep Prabhu, what's your answer? Oh, I see. Bhakti Shastri class. Where Krishna? Oh, you are in the class. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So that is interesting. So Krishna is born. So it is interesting to know birth, his activities, his life, pastimes in tattva and in truth, so that we can actually develop love and go back home, back to Godhead. How many of you read Bhagavad Gita? Any knows Bhagavad Gita verses? Yeah, we'll come to Ravan later. So, chapter 4, Bhagavad Gita. What is the title of chapter 4? Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Anybody know chapter 4 title? Bhagavad Gita? Transcendental knowledge. No. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. Verse number 9. Anybody knows? Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tektva deham punarjanma naiti mameti soarjuna. One who knows, Lord Krishna is saying, one who knows. Okay, all of you, please hear. Okay, you like this story? We'll come to the story. So, one who knows Krishna's birth, that's why I asked where Krishna is born. Some of your, actually, those who mentioned Vrindavan, those who mentioned Mathura, both are right. Actually, Krishna is born both places simultaneously. Isn't it interesting? Both places, yeah. That only half part everybody knows. Second part they don't know. Krishna is born, yes. Lord Krishna is born simultaneously in both places. Yeah, so that's what you know, but actually detail is little different. So Lord Krishna, as was there are three Krishnas. Vasudeva Krishna, which is in Dwaraka, then Mathura Krishna, then you have Shyamasundar Rajendra Nandan Krishna in Vrindavan. So this Rajendra Nandan Krishna is the topmost in his form, in his Leela, in his everything. And so we'll come to that. So the one who knows the Lord's birth, Janma, Karma, his activities, his pastimes, then Krishna is telling, Janma Karma Chame Divya, it is transcendental. It's not like our birth. Lord Krishna's birth is transcendental, Divyam. Evam yo veti tata, if one understands in truth, means completely, or in reality, not knowing just he's ordinary human being as a great person, but actually behind the scenes, what does it mean? Krishna means is all attractive. Okay, we get that. Okay, Krishna is born and Mathura and Vrindavan simultaneously. What does it mean? When we say Krishna, so that in truth understand that means Krishna means Krishna and Krishna's devotees. Krishna and Krishna things coming from him. That means this whole world is also coming from him. And his devotees. That means he includes that say Krishna's form. If you want to describe Krishna's form, or Acharya has explained that four things. As per Shyamasundar Rajendra Nandan Krishna has been explained as first thing is his form is Gopa Vesh. Gopa means cowherd boy. They're all cowherd boys, very small. Yes, like cows, playing with cows. So Gopa Vesh, first is explained as Gopa Vesh. This is specific to Vrindavan. Okay, not Mathura. Krishna is born in Mathura, but simultaneously is born to Yasodamai as well. Not a foster parent. That is general told. But actually, simultaneously, when Nanda Maharaj, when Vasudev had a child, when he born as a Narayan, he appeared as a Narayan with four-handed palm with all the jewels. Then Devaki begged, then he became ordinary child, came out in the midnight, in the Rohini Nakshatra. That's why Janmashtami is always in the midnight. And then when he is born, then Vasudev is very fearful, afraid of Kamsa. So then he took so Krishna on the basket on top of the head. Then he went through the Yamuna. It was overflowing anything, like a big hurricane. But the Yamuna gave the path. He went to Vrindavan and put the Krishna. When Vasudev put the baby Krishna there in next to Yasodamai, Nanda and Yasoda. Yasoda also delivered a baby at that time, but nobody knows at that time what's happening. This is in the night. She gave the birth. Then when Vasudev went there, he saw only a girl. So put the child and came back, and he took the girl. But actually, at the same time, simultaneously, Yasodamai had a girl and also a boy. That is Krishna. So this is Shyama Sundar Krishna who is born there. So the Krishna who was born in to Devaki is actually Vasudev Krishna. So that is there are three Krishnas. Krishna is in Purna complete and more complete in Mathura, most complete in Vrindavan. So three different levels. So now we are talking about the third level, Samsundar Krishna Vrindavan is always is a special, very special. Only 10, 11, 12 years, 10 to 12 years old only, always. Eternally is always Navayavan. So first one is Gopavesh is always covered by. He is not covered by in in Mathura. He is not a covered by in Dwarka either. He is a king there. So that's why this is a special form. And then Gopa Waves and then Venukara. He's not playing flute. Flute where he's playing? Only in Vrindavan. Only in Vrindavan. Not in Dwarka, you are not seeing Krishna on battlefield with flute. So not in Mathura either. He's not playing flute. So first definition of Krishna, this particular Shyamsundar Vajendranandan Krishna, Vrindavan, Govardhan, who lifted Govardhan, Giridhari. So that is specific to this particular form we are describing. Gopavesh, first one. Second one is Venu Kara, is having a flute. Hmm. And then Natavara, three bended form. So Natavara means Nava Kishora. Third one is Nava Kishora. Is eternally young. How young? Only 10 to 12 years old. Only eternally. He doesn't go old. Doesn't have a beard and everything. 10 to 12. Nava Kishora. So and the fourth dimension is Natavara Vesh. That because he's a dancer, is three bended form. Lord in Dwaraka or Mathura is not displaying any of this. Neither is a covered boy, nor he has a flute. Uh, Third and fourth, he can maybe Navakishore. There is a little bit different. He is not that Navakishore because there is 16 and a half years old. 16 to 17 in between. He's young there also, but he lived 125 years on this planet. But there he is always 16 and a half years old. But when it comes to Shyama Sundar Krishna, is only 10 to 12 years old only. That's a Navakishore. He just crossed 10 years. He come to that age, 11 to 12. So that is the age. And then Natavara and three bended palms. So these three bended palms, there is a lots of philosophy behind it, lots of significance behind it. So that's why would understand. Shastra is saying that Veda Shastra kahe sambandha abhideya prayojana ye trina mahadan Krishna Krishna seva Krishna prema mahadan. One who knows these three things. First one is Krishna. We said three bend, three bend. Where is the bend? Three bend. Anybody knows? Any of you? Krishna is three bend. Yes. Do you know that? Yes. Three bhangi. No. Krishna is standing straight. Have you seen Krishna standing straight? Anywhere? You saw? Where? At your home? No, Krishna is always, if you see in the picture, you see the picture, this is the picture today that Bhagavad Ram, Rala is he straight? He's standing straight, but is he standing straight? He's not standing straight. So, especially in Vrindavan, he's not standing straight. He's always three bent. We'll come to your question. We have to finish this, then we'll take. So there he is telling that Sambandha Videya Prayojana. These three bends are described as. So first one is where first bend is there. First bend is there at the lotus feet. So that is the first bend. Second bend is there at his lips. Third bend is there. Second bend is there at chest. So the first bend is at the lotus feet. Second bend is at the chest. Third bend is at the lips. Three bended form. So Tribhangi. So there's the word Shyamam Tribhanga Lalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Three-bended form. So first bend is at lotus feet. What it represents? Krishna in relationship. All of you friends, yes, that's why I asked. What is the first thing when you meet new friend? You want to develop relation. You want to know about him. What is his name? Which grade is in? What does he like? And all those things. Yes, yeah, that's the first thing. So here also, first if one wants to know about Krishna, first they have to see his lotus feet, touch his lotus feet, offer obeisances. As Manmanava Madbhakto Madhyas Imam Namaskuru Mame Vaisya Satyante Pratijane Priyosme. Krishna is telling 9th chapter and 18th chapter twice. Think of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances and worship me. Only four things. If you do that, you'll be perfected. So you'll attain everything. So first thing is the first band is at the bottom, lotus feet. That is Krishna, which means sambandha, relationship. You establish your first thing you have to do is relationship with Krishna. This is a sambandha jnana. So relationship with Krishna and Krishna's devotees. Then the second band is explained as chest. That is, at first band deity is Radha Madan. Three deities are there. Radha Madan Mohan is Sambandha Tattva deity. So, and then there is a next one is chest. Krishna is second band. That is Shishi Radha Govinda Dev. That is Abhideya. Abhideya means practice. So that is the second band at chest. That means it is called practice. Practice means Krishna's service. Okay, what you do when you meet, you make a friend, you want to give a gift, or you want to go and play. Yeah, so this is working with each other and serving each other. So this is loving relationship. This is the second step. This is called sambandha and abhideya. See, this is a natural symptom of every day we engage in, but we don't know. But the philosophy behind it is actual Krishna prema. Krishna tattva is what we are already doing, but Krishna is not in the center. We are doing with everybody, but if you add Krishna in there, then naturally we can perfect our life. That's all we have to do. So Krishna is at the lotus feet is nothing but relationship with Krishna first, to know his name, where does he live, where he is born, what does he like. Next one, what does he like? That is the next one, Krishna's service. So what is he like? Then I want to serve him. Oh, he likes rasgullas, he likes laddus. He's always Madhumangal is snatching his laddus, which Yashodama is sending in his bag. So he likes laddus. It is called luglu. It's not bundi laddu, but bundi laddu has some additional things in it, raisins and not raisins, few other things in it. It is called luglu, very special laddu, not the Tirupati laddu, the special laddu. Only Yashodamai and Radharani makes special laddu. We have made few times at our temple. Special recipe you have to follow, luglu. So very sweet and nice. Krishna likes. Another one is Manohar laddu. That also has a special recipe, different recipe. So Krishna likes laddus, likes many sweets, but this is one of the famous item as well. So second one is bhakti. First one is relationship, sambandha. Second one is Krishna is bent on the chest. Is called Radha Govinda Dev deity. You'll see in Jaipur. You'll see in Vrindavan. Radha Govinda deity. That is second bent, which represents Krishna bhakti, serving the Lord. The third one is Krishna prema, sambandha, the relationship, practice is avideya, and then prayojan. What is the end goal? We want to develop love. We love our friends, because first you have known him, you met him, you established relationship, then you started understanding and you playing together and exchanging gifts and eating together and many things, and then finally then you develop so much close loving affection. So without our friends we can't stay. When we have to move from one place to another place without friends, we become so disturbed. And even when children are going to college, even at that age also, they don't want to miss. Oh, I have to move from this state, I have to go to some other college. I will be away from kids, away from my friends. So this relationship is like that. So Krishna's relationship is also like that with all of us. With his devotees and with all of us, because we're all coming from him. So this way, Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojan. When we say Krishna, these three things we have to know. Sambandha is first relationship, that is Krishna is bent on lotus feet, Radha Madan Mohan. The next thing you have to know is second is bent on chest, is called Radha. First one is Radha Madan Mohan, Sambandha. Then Radha Govinda Dev is in the Prayojan, sorry, Abhideya, practice. And the third one is Prayojan, end goal is Krishna Prema. So Krishna, Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prema. When you start knowing about Krishna, then you start engaging in bhakti, which means you offer something to Krishna, just like we offered all these items, Govardhan. So that is Krishna bhakti. And then what will be the end result? Then you start develop. Once you start doing this service, offering different things, that's what Krishna is also offering. Krishna is not just simply enjoying in Vrindavan. He is not only enjoying, but he's also winning. So all the coward boys are jumping on him. He's taking Subal on his shoulders. He's carrying Subal. Sometimes they are carrying Krishna. Krishna is carrying sometimes. Krishna is eating from their mouths, and they are eating from Krishna's mouth. So all this going on. This loving exchange, loving pastimes, loving picnic. All these are going every day. Where? In Giriraj, Govardhan. In all Vrindavan, especially in, we are talking about Vrindavan, not Dwaraka, not Mathura. Today, all we are talking about the highest form, the topmost transcendental form. Out of all incarnations, Vishnu, Rama, Narayan, the topmost is Lord Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. God and head God. And then in that also Supreme. You have to, that's why you have to know this term. Personality is a person, is a form. We have a form. He is also because we got form because from him only. Lord has form, that's why we got form. So Lord has eyes, we have eyes. So he's not. So that's everything came from him. So person, and he is God. He's always God. When he's born, is God. He's always God. It's not that yes, today he became God, or I'm going to become God. No, he's always God. When he's born in prison house and Yasodamai, he's always God. At that time also, he has everything. He's transcendental. Is all his hands, legs, and eyes. He can do anything with any of his bodily parts. He's not like us. And Godhead. Head of all God. That means all the incarnations, Rama, Nrsimha, Varaha, everything. Rama, the Murti Shukalena, Nimena, Tistan, Nana, Avataram, Akarot, Krishna, Swayam, Sambhavat, Paramapuman, Yo, Govinda, Madi Purusham. All the incarnations from Rama, Nrsimha, Varaha, every one of them came. Out of all incarnations, Shastra explains further to understand Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Lord Narsingha, they are called Para Avastha Avatar, topmost. Out of all the unlimited incarnations, they are the topmost. The fullest, the perfect, the topmost is Krishna, and the next little lesser his degree is means they don't exhibit. It's not everyone I'm same. Vishnu equal to Rama equal to Krishna. But when they exhibit fully, the Krishna exhibit fully. Rama is not playing the flute, Narayan is not playing the flute, only Krishna. That too Shyam Vajendran and Krishna. That's why there is a specific distinctions even in the incarnation. So the fullest extent you can find only in Krishna. Next little down is Lord Rama. The next Lord Narsinga, like that. Krishna, Rama, Narsinga. They are out of all incarnations, they are the topmost para avastha avatar. So in this way, we have to Sambandha, Abhideya, and Prayojan. So relationship Krishna, relationship and Krishna's bhakti. Once you have relations, you want to serve between wife and husband, between friends, parents, grandparents. So everywhere this is going on. First is relationship, then you have to serve. Then you develop so much love. Out of service, mother is always serving the child. Doesn't matter how old the child is, 60 years, 70 years, doesn't matter. Mother is always loving the child, whether he likes it or not likes it. However he or she may behave, but mother always loves the child. So that is a loving relationship. So this is what actually we are talking about. Govardhan Lila is all full of rasa. So because Krishna is going to the cow herding during the day, in the morning he's sleeping. So Yasodama is seeing him. And when he goes to cow herding, Yasodama is not seeing Krishna. Then during the day time, that time cow herd boys are seeing Krishna and they are playing with him. Yasodama is not seeing Krishna. Gopis are not seeing Krishna. When he comes back, then Yasodama is meeting Krishna. And then everybody, elderly gopis, everybody is seeing Krishna. So somehow or the other, they are missing Krishna. They are intensely separated from Krishna some part of the time during the day, during the night. So now they all thinking how I can be with Krishna 24 hours. So this kind of desire is there in all of them. All the court boys, court ladies, gopas, gopis, Yasodami, Nanda Maharaj, everyone. Even the cows, calves, every one of them are thinking. All the bees, the deers, elephant, every one of them in Vrindavan. Especially, I'm talking about Gokul Vrindavan, not Dwaraka, not Mathura. So that specific, when that desire was developed so strong, then this pastime has happened. This is the internal reason. External reason is Indra. became so proud. So that's why Lord has lifted this Giriraj Govardhan. Indra created a great storm, hailstorm, you name it, hurricane, you can name it. It's nothing. Whatever we are seeing in this world, in US or everywhere, that hurricane is nothing in front of this. Indra created a great havoc. He produced hailstorm and rain, thunder, stones, you name it, everything it did. But he couldn't do a single thing. Nothing could harm Krishna or Krishna's devotees. So they all, Krishna himself expanded, he lifted this Giriraj Govardhan. That mountain also is mentioned in Vrindavan. There are two hills. So a comparison also given. Govardhan is compared. First comparison is given. Meru, Sumeru mountain is huge, gigantic, so big, an heavenly planet. That is like a silver coated. That is like a silver. And the next is compared Kailash. Kailash, Himalaya. They are compared with gold. Silver, gold. Then comes to Govardhan. Giriraj Govardhan is compared like a jeweled mountain. Jeweled mountain, third level. Dimension is complete because Govardhan is filled with waterfalls, lakes, caves, beautiful gardens. It has so many minerals. Whatever Lord needs for his enjoyment, for his dancing, for his playing, for his hide and seek, for his water sports, you name it. Every day is having fun. Different picnic spots, all kinds of sports, all kinds of pastimes. He's engaging with cohort boys, gopis. So he's having fun. That's why Giriraj Govardhan is the topmost. There's the one Nandiswara hill in Vrindavan and Govardhan hill. And so above Nandis hill also is so beautiful. Lord Shiva is there, eternally residing there. He's serving Lord Krishna. So he's also having fun there. Transcendental fun. And then above that, even further, even more majestic, more opulent, more loving pastimes is in Giriraj Govardhan. So that's what we are seeing here, Giriraj Govardhan. So that's you see that word Go Vardhan. Go means Gopas. Go means Gopis. Go means cows. So, what is Vardhan means? Vardhan means increasing. Lord Krishna wants to increase the pleasure, increase the loving relationship between every one of them, all the animals, the cows, the calves, and the bees, the deers, the trees, every one of them in the Vrindavan. And along with also Gopas and Gopis, elderly and younger ones, every one of them. So that's when the desire became so strong, they're intensely they couldn't feel this, bear the separation. So this is all Madhuryamayi. The Vrindavan, I'm talking about Gokul Vrindavan, is completely intense, ecstatic love between all of them. Krishna with all of them, and they all with Krishna. Both ways is reciprocal. So this is what Govardhan Lila. That's why Krishna did this Govardhan Lila. When Krishna called all of them, cows, cowed, everyone, come together now, come under my shelter, under Giriraj Govardhan. So don't be afraid. Indra cannot do anything. Then he lifted. So what goes on inside the mountain? 7 days, 7 nights. Krishna lifted on a pinky finger. He's not feeling, but beautiful conversation is going on between Nanda, Yashodamayi, the gopis, the cowherd boys, Balaram, Krishna. Fun and exchange is going on. All pastimes are going on. 7 days, 7 nights, all together. All together. 24 hours. No sleeping, nothing. They're having a great fun together, eating together, playing together, conversation together. How many of you like it? You all want to be together, all of you? Huh? Play and eat, whatever you all like, want to do together. Yes, correct. Yeah, that's what Krishna is doing. So we'll read a little bit and then we'll stop so that you understand what is Govardhan means. This is what real Govardhan means. Real past means. Mm, yeah, you can ask questions after that. Yeah, it was a long pastime. Okay. Nanda Maharaj brought the necessary articles from his house to worship Govardhan Hill. He initiated the puja by respectfully offering Padya water to wash Giriraj's feet. In an evolent mood, he made the Annakut hill, which is made here with rice. Hill complete, you can make with halwa also. With powerful peaks that delighted all in attendance. The peak rising out of the middle of the hill looked like a crown made of white camphor. And that is all white to see. The multicolored cakes stuck on the sides of Annakut Hill looked like stones and boulders. At the base of hill, there were clay pots full of milk, yogurt, sweet rice. There were also colorful sabjis, lakes of dal, very fragrant soups. Due to its covering of ghee, Annakut mountain looked like a golden mountain, Kailash shimmering under a cover of a rain. Different kinds of fruits, flowers decorated its edge. When Nanda Maharaj saw the opulence of Annakut spreading its sweet aroma of cloves, camphor, cardamom in all directions, he felt that this was fitting honor to see Giriraj. Who is Giriraj? Krishna himself. Krishna himself is a Krishna's devotee. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, but he is expanding himself as a devotee. He wants to know how devotee feels. So if you have to know if between you, so if you have to know how much she loves you, then you have to be in her shoes. Yeah. Otherwise, how you will know? So right, how she same way here, Krishna wants to know how much my devotee is now. I'm not able to understand. So let me take that position of a devotee. Yasodamai also asked, why are you feeding monkeys? Then Krishna said, you remember in the last Treta Yuga, what did I do as Ramachandra? All these monkeys, sometimes they didn't have any food. They are jumping from one branch to another. They helped me so much. Then how I'm going to reciprocate? In the next life, my next incarnation, I'll reciprocate. So that's why so I don't want them to stay hungry. So that's why I'm feeding monkeys. They're also there. That's why they came. They're also hungry. They want to be in my relation, loving relation with me. So that's the case of my when. But why are you breaking the pot? Why are you feeding the monkeys? Monkeys doesn't need butter. Nowhere you didn't. You see monkeys eating butter and yogurt. Monkeys eating bananas and other things. Or sometimes if you don't give anything, your eyeglass will be taken away. But here, the Krishna is saying yes. And then when Yasodama is asking, you ate today mud, isn't it? Or you stole things. And Krishna is to say very intelligently, Maya me nahi kaya. Mene means me nahi. Me both are there in the double meaning is there in that. That means I ate, I didn't eat. Both are there. That's how he used to speak all intelligently, smartly. This is how clever Krishna is because he wants to do this loving relationship. Further we read. Due to Sri Hari smiled happily upon seeing the amazing Annakud rivaling the peak of Mount Sumeru. Suddenly, playful, fun-loving, indomitable Krishna assumed a huge, unprecedented form and stood on top of Govardhan Hill. He did this to anger Indra and instill faith in the cowherd man because Indra is feeling proud. That is external reason, but internal reason I already told. Observing this powerful form glowing like 1,000 suns, Krishna, who remained among the cowherd man in his original human-like form, cast a gentle glance upon everyone and said, aha, look, look, by using this paraphernalia, all the paraphernalia in exclusively worship Govardhan Hill with pure love, you have received his favor. Govardhan, the best of all mountains, has now manifested before you as brilliantly effulgent person. Please look closely. The huge mouth of this expanded form of Giriraj resembles a deep cave. Through his mouth is massive, though his mouth is massive, his face looks as beautiful as the full moon. Usually trees serve as his arms, but now he has two beautiful arms, adorned with attractive jeweled armlets. Usually hard rocks cover his body, but now he has assumed a tender, sweet form. Look how that beautiful body walks over other non-moving form. Moreover, this non-moving form is sitting like a seat made of costly emeralds, but it appears like a huge chest of the moving one, glittering like a row of rubies. His teeth look like the crown of the non-moving form. The saffron hue of the minerals on the non-moving form gives an attractive hue to the lips of the moving one. In comparison, these two forms of Govardhan manifest the same elegance. Govardhan is reciprocating with your overflowing love and devotion. Is acting like a hungry person, extending his arms, bedecked with jeweled bangles. Look, just see how this has appeared in person to fulfill your desires, because they all desired, as I told. Everyone of them decide, I want to be with Krishna. I want to be with Krishna. That's why he has performed specifically. This is the actual internal reason. Now let's see what goes on, what conversation goes on between these while doing the 7 days. Mm, uh, when I lifted the heel, the huge chunks of earth fell at the bottom and formed a natural boundary well around when Krishna lifted. That's what he's telling. Wall around the perimeter of Giriraj. This is at the bottom. This will keep out the torrential rains. Forget about your pleasure gardens of your attachment to your former residences because they were all at their own houses. Let this place become the source of joyful pastimes of the cows, gopas, gopis. The string of Govardhan Dari's reassuring word resembled an elegant necklace made from the nectar of his voice. Immediately, the elderly gopas felt completely pacified by Krishna's sweet words. Taking their wealth, sons, wives, cows, priests who felt immeasurable happiness and beamed with matchless beauty, they entered the splendid valley beneath Giri Govardhan. Taking shelter there, they all filled with surprise and smiled with delight. They clearly saw that a valley beneath Govardhan, which dazzled attractively in light, could easily accommodate all their innumerable cows, 9 lakh cows, not one or two. Animals, family members. The valley brimmed with the gratifying sense objects to see, touch, taste, so on. The divine place was very ornament of the earth. Its purity, opulence, subterranean heavenly planet like Sutala, fields of rich green barely spread in all directions, barley. The cows stayed near the border of the improvised town and pastured on fields full of fresh green grass. The Vrajavasis stood around peacefully in different groups. Some cowherd men mixed with Brahmanas, and elderly married ladies stayed with their daughters. Radhika and other prominent young married gopis gathered beside them. Krishna's intimate friends like Batu remained by his side, and Nanda and Yashoda, Balaram stood slightly in front of him. Thus, the venerable Vrajavasi realized a great joy associating intimately with Krishna. They no longer felt any fear or discomfort from Indra's deluge, which threatened to destroy the whole world. The rain falling from the roaring clouds sounded like water pouring from the mouths of many large water pots. Although situated in different directions, all the Vrajavasis gazed to their heart's content at the gorgeous lotus face of Giridhari, which you are seeing there, Giridhari. Hmm. The lifter of Govardhan Hill, each devotee saw that Krishna was looking directly at him. Feeling relieved, the illustrious Brahmanas offered abundant blessing to the blissful younger brother of Balaram. Krishna descended on earth to perform his transcendental pastimes. While holding up Govardhan Hill, Krishna was surrounded by all his loving associates. Taking advantage of the intimate setting, they gazed at Krishna with joyful faces, prayed for his victory, or affectionately smelled his head. Being saturated with parental affection, Mother Rohini firmly embraced her son Balaram, who always gives immense pleasure to his parents. So, to lighten the heart of his beloved friend Krishna, Bhattu said, "O dearmost friend of the whole world, please listen to my words. By my Brahman Tejas, see how they are thinking. I'll fill you with happiness. When I'm here as your friend, why are you troubling yourself lifting Giriraj? O Lotus Eyed One, just order me. I will hold up this great mountain and tip on my golden stick. The court boys are all thinking, we are lifting actually. Krishna is not doing anything. Krishna is feeling very heavy. So we are helping, putting the sticks out so that Govardhan doesn't do. That's what they are thinking. Because that is, they don't know that Krishna is God. Because if Krishna is God, then you will bow down and you will have thinking of opulence, Aishwarya. That is in Dwaraka, Mathura. In Vrindavan, there is no Aishwarya. It's Madhurya completely. They have no difference opinion. They don't know that Krishna is God. They all treat him like a friend. They treat him like a lover. So that relates. They treat him like a son. So completely different. This is not in Dwaraka, Mathura is not like that because it's mixed with Aishwarya Bhav. Here it is completely Madhurya Bhav. So that's why Lakshmi Devi also is meditating even now in Vrindavan. She's not able to attain Krishna. He can only be with Narayan because he's not able to give up that Aishwarya Bhav. So that's why Lakshmi Devi is not able to get Krishna because she has to give up. She has to enter into that Gopi Bhav. Then she can be with Krishna. Otherwise, it's not possible. So Brajeshwari Yashoda then addressed her son, "Oh my darling child, you always act impudently due to the force of your uncontrolled senses. For years we peacefully observed Indra Yajna, but now You abruptly stopped it, disregarding the demigods. Never brings auspiciousness. How can one find a fortune if he shows enmity towards the demons or demigods? In the presence of these two fears, how can we enjoy living here? This is Yasodama's concern. Although Krishna's body is inexhaustible and ever blissful, Yashoda thought that he had overworked himself. Because Vatsalya Bhav is like that. She's thinking Krishna is holding 7 days, he's not eating, he's so skinny. So he's holding is too much weight. He's an anxiety. But Krishna is enjoying because he's not feeling any weight. Whole universe is floating by his energy, so he does not feel anything. Considering that, she expressed her motherly affection by reaching up to lovingly touch his lotus hand and that held the hill. While doing this, she said, Aho, how can your hand, which is as pure and soft as fresh butter, bear this heavy weight of this mountain without any other help or support? Oh, Giriraj, please be compassionate and give me a boon. If you're actually some worshipful god, then do something to become soft and lightweight so that Krishna will not feel any distress. O Honorable One, all my son's actions are in accordance with the instructions of Shastra and saintly persons. Then Batu said, Mother, do not speak like this. How can you say Krishna is in distress? Listen, what good has that angry Indra done for us? He brutally attacked us with his dense dark clouds and fierce lightning bolts. Now just appreciate the dazzling sweetness that Krishna has manifested in his pastime of lifting Giriraj Govardhan. Had Indra not become angry, then we would not have had the chance to release this nectar through our eyes. Mother Yashoda replied to Batu, Oh, bold one, holding a heavy load over the head can never be a show of sweetness. Lifting the enormous weight of Giriraj will cause one to become distressed and disabled. Just see. The locks of curly hair on Krishna's forehead are wet from perspiration. His face has dried out and become pale like a lotus wilted by the snow because of Vatsalra. She's seeing in this way. But the court boys are seeing different way. They are having fun, picnic. His hands and feet have a ruddy color. How can mother's heart, oh Shiva Shiva, tolerate seeing such hardship? Krishna said, Mother, there cannot be anything more fun than this. Why are you worried about me for nothing? Just see. The great mount of Govardhan is floating on his own in the open sky. I told you before that this body of mine is but an instrument of his will. Isada replied, My dear son, that may be true, but how can you not be tired after standing here for so long and holding that mountain with your raised arm? Oh, intelligent one, I believe what you said. If Govardhan gives up the joyful association of your lotus hand, then flies around the sky playing on his own. Batu said, Oh, King of Vrindavan, don't you know that this great mountain is sitting on the lotus hand of Krishna? By the strength of my mantras and special powers. So Batu is telling my mantra, I am only holding this mountain. Krishna is not doing anything. So don't be worried. He's not feeling any weight. Therefore, my friend is not feeling any pain from holding Giriraj. This is natural because everyone is favorably disposed towards the Lord of their hearts. Yashoda said, Oh, impudent one, what kind of nonsense are you speaking? I am burning in anxiety here over my son. His tendency is to act independently without caring for any good instruction. And now you come here and make jokes and laugh about it? Nanda Maharaj interjected. Why are you scolding Batu? In this world, a person who is expert in diplomacy will use very affectionate word to encourage one in such a trying situation. So, understanding the need of the time, Batu spoke appropriately. Besides that, our dear son very much appreciates the words of Batu. Meanwhile, see the conversation. Then Vrajavasi said, up to this time, we have never really appreciated how Krishna's elegant body is, the very ornament of entire earth. Look, look, as Krishna displays his attractive his threefold bending form, which we described before. His left side stretches up broad and straight without showing the three lines on his belly. His right heel is raised. You see that at our temple when you come, his feet is not straight. Nothing is straight. Neither his head is straight, nor his what you call waist is straight, nor his feet is straight. His teda, his three bended, his cunning, is interesting. Everything is special about Lord Krishna. No other incarnation is like this, and very difficult to understand him. It requires lots of association of devotees to understand who is Krishna. That's why Lord Shiva is jumping there and playing with him. He is in Go. He's as Gopesar Mahadev is there. He's playing with Govardhan Boys. He's also there. He's watching Nandesh Royal. That's where Lord Krishna is having fun also. So Lord Shiva wants to be part of there. So that's what is interesting to know all this. Uh, is His left foot appears to be kissing the earth. His well shaped left knee is slightly contracted, and his waist is gently curved. His garland and uttariya are swinging to the left side. It is very pleasant to see his armpit as he affectionately holds his strong left arm aloft. Always, you have covered stick also. Hmm. Lord. His right thumb is tugged onto the repulgent red cloth wrapped around his handsome hips, which are enriched with three beautiful lines of his belly. Just see how the beauty of Krishna's right side decorates the earth. So in this way, second Raja was, oh look, it is a great mystery that since Krishna has not moved for a long time, his ankle bells, which crush all false pride, solve all problems, and deliver one from all dangers, have now become silent just like a dumb person. Although they are awake, those ankle bells seem just like a pair of swans sleeping in front of the blue lotus flower. Just see, the ankle bells are absorbed in silent meditation, just like a self-realized soul. But when Krishna lifted Giriraj, their meditation broke and they moved slightly. The demigod praised that pleasant jingling sound and came to serve it. Someone else said, oh, look at Krishna. While holding Giriraj nonchalantly in one hand, he holds his pastime flute in his other hand. Pressing it gently to his lips, he plays soft, sweet tunes that fills us with exhilaration. Noticing this, Batu said with alarm, oh, my friend, do not be so darling, do not play your flute. How will you protect your friends today? They are thinking, he's playing flute, he's one finger only, he's lifting one hand only. Oh, the mountain is going to fall. That's what, see that. Because they don't know that Krishna is God. So that's why they have so much intense affection. No more Aishwarya Bhav, all completely in Madhuri Bhav. How will you protect your friends today if Giriraj becomes ecstatic from hearing the sweet melodies of your flute and fall off your hand? Your flute has the power to destroy everything. Simply hearing it, mountains melt into rivers, rivers turn stone. Oh, look. He can do many incredible things. The coward boy said, oh, Kusumaswa, may this mountain maintain its patience. Keep protecting us from this calamitous inundation. If Giriraj melts into a river, he himself will become the very source of our destruction. But that will not happen. A person with great patience may sometimes thrill with ecstasy, but he quickly recovers his composure. There is not slightest fear that Giriraj may change his position. Just relish the honey nectar of Krishna's flute and give up your restlessness. Another person said, "We'll stop in this page." Look, just see the foolishness of Indra. Even though he is supposed to be a well-wisher of all, he has shown anger to such an innocent person. Within his heart, he has enmity towards Krishna. Oh, Litra Giriraj, Indra tries to destroy our dynasty with his lightning bolts, whereas Krishna always does well for the world. Indra merely guards the eastern direction because there are four directions. Yesterday we were discussing. There is a mountain called Manasotra Mountain, opposite to Sumeru Mountain. There, Devadhani, Indra is sitting in one eastern direction. And that's why deity should be on the eastern direction. When you buy a home, east is good. Hmm. So east, yeah, that's why. And then on the opposite side, west is completely Varuna Dev is there. Varuna Pass. When somebody does something wrong, yeah, he will be bound with Varuna Pass like Bali Maharaj. He couldn't give third step, then Lord tied him up with Varuna Pass. So he's in the west. That's why west is not a good direction. And so then you have the southern side is in the Yamaraj, Samyamani. So there are four different directions on the heavenly planet. Four different main major demigods are they having their residences on this Manasotra mountain, huge hill. So that is being described here. Samyamani is Yamaraj sitting on the southern side, and then the northern side is sitting by the so that is north side is one more moon god. Chandra is sitting on the northern, so that's why east and north is generally preferred, especially for spiritual practices. For everything, generally east and north is preferred. West is generally not preferred. Even while sleeping, also one should be putting their head to the east or south, not to the west, not to the north. Otherwise, sickness can come. These are all these are described in even for the Vedic. So Ayurvedic way also this has to be understood. So, oh, lift of Giriraj, Indra tries to destroy. Krishna protects all directions. Why has Hari, a second name for Indra, become so shameless by assuming the same name as our Lord Hari? Someone else said, how astounding. Before us, we see that delivers from the inundation, the clouds causing the inundation, difficult time due to the inundation, and the very ocean of inundation. Are we being bewildered by some illusion, or has someone cast a magic spell over us? Although we are in such a dangerous condition, still we have not been defeated. One person said, though we are in the middle of terrible devastation, we are delighting in a conversation full of joking and laughter. While relishing these nectarian talks, we do not feel any anxiety or disturbance. This is what is going on. They are having picnic, they are having food, they are enjoying, they are drinking, they are playing, they are having jokes. All the fun is going on. How many of you want to be there with Krishna? Yeah, so this is what that's why you need to know about Krishna so that you can be with Krishna and also have this fun. Yes. Okay. Now to stop the class here, we can take questions if you have.